Hey YouTube, it's Jpeg, Derrick. I know I've been MIA. You know, I didn't want to go MIA, but I just wasn't feeling it creatively. And I've still been doing photography. I just didn't document any of it. So, I didn't go cold turkey and just didn't do anything. But I kind of got something for y'all, a glimpse of it, and it has something to do with this camera right here, this Contax G1. I just did a photo shoot with it in studio for the first time in 2023. I've been shooting with this camera from like July of 2022 up until now, and I've had some experiences with it. It's not the best with the autofocus. However, though, I've shot in outside with it, done a bunch of indoor stuff, but I haven't done a studio setting. Dealing with lighting and all these other things, and it was kind of experimental, but I want to show you what I've done with this camera on video. Give you some BTS, show you what I've done with it. I shot with this Polaroid Now Plus. This film for this was expensive, but overall this is a nice camera. This is a nice Polaroid camera. I like the photos that I got out of it. I can't wait to show y'all those. I got a bunch of BTS. I got a bunch of good content from this photo shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. Let's get into the photo shoot. And see, this is what I mean when I say that the Contax G1 is bittersweet. It has its moments and then it doesn't, and it has a mind of its own. Like the first photo I took was so crisp, it was almost 120 quality. But I took the second one and it was out of focus, and look at the two. When you compare them, it's like, wow, this was in the same second, but it ended up being like that. I'm like, wow, this sucks. You can look at the colors on the first one that I shot. It has like a green tint. I didn't edit these at all. It's just, I guess it's just a Fuji. In my opinion, I like it. I know what I like. The colors on the Fuji is nice. And it's not, I thought it was gonna be a little more overexposed because I had the light on it, but it came out pretty good. This is another photo that I loved. It's a crisp white background. It's not too much to the photo, and like I said, it's more that I need to learn with lighting and a whole bunch of other different things. But for this right here and what it's given for just basically a point and shoot with a nice lens, it looks pretty sharp, and I like the way that the photos came out. And it seemed like it's a consistent theme with this camera. It's constantly in focus and then it's out of focus, and these two photos right here show it. And the first one is a winner. When a camera is in focus, is a beast. It does its job, is amazing. But you see the bittersweet side to it. It's a lot of photos from this shoot that I like, and as I'm looking through them, I'm like, man, it's a lot that I hit and miss on. But the main thing of this is, don't be afraid to go experiment and go through trial and error when doing photography or doing anything. But these photos that I'm about to show showed that at its finest, like trial and error, the photos not being in focus, double exposures, just not the crisp, clean image that most people look for when they do photography. And I kind of find beauty in those photos that aren't necessarily the cleanest ones or the ones that aren't the sharpest. I actually like photos when they aren't like that. There's a time in a photo shoot where I took the gel It was a red vinyl gel, and I took it and I put it over the flash, and I shot with the flash, and those photos actually came out pretty nice. Here they are. When it comes to photography, I think you should always experiment. It doesn't matter where it's at, how you do it. Just experiment, see what you could do, see if you come up with cool things. And what I did wasn't original, but I got some pretty cool images out of it. They aren't the best, but with trial and error, they'll get better. Don't be afraid to experiment. These photos came out amazing. I love the way they look, and it's almost similar to the Fuji that I shot on. It has like a green tint on it. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just looking at it funny, but the way these came out, I absolutely love them. I'm gonna give them to her, but I want to keep one of them because they just so cool. So I'm gonna keep one of them, but I'm gonna give those back to her. These were amazing. I like the way these came out. It looks similar to the Fuji, and you know, I like them. I didn't make this video to be perfect. I made this video to show that it could be trial and error in photography, and if you just, just do what you want. Do what you want. It doesn't have to be the perfect image as art. You can do whatever you want. Your perfect image could be completely different from what someone else thinks the perfect image is. Just do what you want to do, and I showed that in this video. So, do your thing, and have this image of what a photo is supposed to look like and how clean it's supposed to be. Just do your thing. But this is the end of the video. If you got this far, thank you. I have not been here. I have not been posting. I'm sleepy. You probably could tell. But I have not been on Instagram. I have not been on YouTube at all. I'm stuttering. Can't even get my words out. I have not been on YouTube at all. So thanks for being here. If you watched the video, leave a like. Subscribe. I didn't feel comfortable with saying subscribe because I haven't been on here, but do all the things that the YouTubers say, and help me out. That's the end of the video. Peace.